Alright, man. I heard about the Montana Love thing. Seen the highlights. He was going in there against Steve Sparks. It was his homecoming fight. The winner of the fight was supposed to, fight Richard. Well, if Montana Love won that fight, he's supposed to be in the ring with Richardson. Richardson did his job. He knocked out old boy in the 8th round. And at home, Montana Love didn't do his job. Now I seen it was building up for the fight between Montana and Richard Hitchison, and maybe fighting at home ain't always a good thing. It's a lot of distractions, a lot of tickets. That's why a lot of people don't believe in training at the crib, because of distractions and whatever. So whatever the situation may be. So, did he get ahead of himself? I don't know. Maybe take Steve Sparks lightly. He got knocked out by Tim Tszyu, but Tim Tszyu is what? Welterweight, super welterweight. I don't know what he was at the time. So it might have been Steve Sparks squalls down, or maybe Tim Tszyu was coming up. I'm not sure, but let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live or drop a video. So old buddy punched was punching on Montana Love. Montana Love couldn't take that right hand, and he threw him out the ring. So like he didn't want to be there. You see Tank Davis call him a B word, said he found the way out. So the referee was trying to break, and he picked Sparks up and threw him over the ropes, and he got disqualified. All right, I think it was legit. It wasn't like some Carmen Centron falling out the ropes on purpose to avoid getting beat on by Paul Williams. It wasn't that. I mean, it looked like Montana Love was trying to find a way out. Now, I never been too high on Montana Love. You know what I'm saying? Kind of remind me a little bit of a knockoff AB. And listen, I don't mean that in no disrespectful way, but he kind of remind me of Adrian. He tried to be like Adrian Broner. He was training things and all that stuff. He tried to remind me trying to be like Adrian Broner. He from Cleveland, Broner from Cincinnati, FYI. And I just wasn't like really impressed, had some power, got some speed, but did some training with sparring with Tank and them that showed up on the internet or whatever. But I just was never really impressed. So obviously Matchroom had big plans for him and Richard Hitchison. It didn't happen. Hitchison got the knockout, he didn't. But I mean, it is what it is. He was in a position where he was tested. He probably didn't want to get knocked out, period, or get knocked out in front of his fans. So he found the way out. So be it. So be it. That's what he chose to. That's what he chose to do. That's what he chose to do. He wanted to find a way out. He wanted to find a way out. So, ultimately, that ain't gonna never go away from his resume. I mean, even when you pick up how great of a fighter Roberto Duran was, that still come up. Don't really hurt him much, but, he found a way out. He got dropped in the second round, too. He got cut, and he was facing adversity. That's why you gotta say, man, even these guys that they got belts, today, they ain't faced no adversity. You know what I'm saying? They ain't been cut. They ain't been knocked down in the ring, in a fight. They ain't really had to try. Everything has been match made perfectly. And when they get into a situation, where they got to produce through adversity, then you start to see it. Then you don't know if these dudes can take it on the chin or not. And obviously he was taking Steve Sparks punches, but he ain't like him. Eddie Hearn could defend him all he wanted. Well, I don't think he meant to do this, and I don't think he meant to do that. Eddie Hearn gonna ride for his people, but at the end of the day, dude quit. Sparks was about to spark that ass out, and that's exactly what's about to happen. And it was just a matter of time. He ain't no top level, junior welterweight. Don't even have a skill set. And Hitchison was gonna probably do his ass even worse, to be honest. That's a talented young brother right there, Montana Love, You know, he was talking all that gangster stuff, and you know, like he, you know, even in the build up, he was talking like about Hitchens, like, you know, like he was somebody, dude. In the grand scheme of things, you were nobody in boxing. You ain't done enough to be, you know, put yourself on the pedestal at all. To be like, you know, he getting a shot at me, and like, yeah, who's you? Dude got a little taste of the fame and let it go to his head and showed in his performance. Some people ain't ready to fight at the crib. Some people really ain't ready to fight at the crib. And he one of them. You know? But yeah, he quit. It is what it is. Old boy landed the right hand, right, man. He threw in Montana Love back. You know? So, it is what it is. Now, everybody know if you're able to get to him, you're going to be able to drop him. So, I mean, maybe he didn't prepare because he was at the crib. He let that distract him. But the way he was talking, like, yeah, you know, Hitchison is, I don't know who he is. And, you know, he was just acting like a prima donna. I'm like, you ain't done enough. You know, you ain't done enough to even be acting like that, dog. You ain't even a world champion. You ain't even been in no eliminator. You ain't fought a title fight to be putting yourself on a pedestal like that. That to me, that was funny. To me, that was hella funny the way he was talking. That was hella funny, bro. Like he top shot around this mug. You know what I'm saying? That's how he was talking. Like, yeah, you know, Hitchison, you know, I don't know him. He said we met. I ain't never met him. And it, like, nigga, like, who is you, the Queen of England, nigga? He was just like acting so full of himself, dog. Like, man, no boxer should feel like that unless you like Anthony Joshua, Canelo Alvarez, you know. And in the grand scheme of American sports, they are nobodies, damn near. People know Canelo from Floyd Mayweather. But it is what it is, man. We'll see if he can bounce back from that. But maybe Hitchison and Steve Sparks might spark some shit up. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Spotify, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Peace.